Okay. And also, like, I think I remember many years ago when I talked to you guys, you were focusing on craniofacial defects. Is that still a focus, or it seems like it's a change here?
Yes, it definitely has a funny story actually. The surgeon that our founder started working with back in the day was the then head of oral maxillofacial surgery at the hospital. And this was the initial focus, and we're talking a lot about patient-specific implants. And this is the clear, obvious use of 3D printing. But then we started speaking to more surgeons, going to medical meetings in the US, and we quickly learned that it's actually difficult to make it like really both profitable and scalable. And we saw just a greater product market fit in orthopedics, where they need products that are available off the shelf, but they want something that is structurally tailored so that it fits perfectly, not necessarily for each individual patient, because even though we are different, we are still very much the same, most of
Hmm.
us. But they needed something structural and more robust. Yeah, and we just saw a clearer product market fit initially in the orthopedic space, a very high need for new innovation because it's really dominated by metal solutions today. But it's not like we don't want to go that way. It's definitely still on our radar, and especially when we are looking into more custom or patient-matched solutions. We also want to go into the oral maxillofacial space, but it's in the longer run.
Yeah, I think this is a good lesson for us all to learn is that the path from bench to bedside is not straight. A lot of times it's a very torturous path, and sometimes you have to pivot. And I'm just trying to understand because I'm a common layperson. I'm not in the space as much as you guys are. The non-bearing bone defect in foot and ankle, I'm assuming, like, what could that be? I mean, usually you will want something to be load bearing, don't you?
Yes, so specifically, the two indications that we're targeting are osteotomies, Evans osteotomy, which is a wedge you insert in the side of the foot to correct an outward splaying foot, and the cotton osteotomy, which is also for both are for flat foot reconstructions, among other things, and collapsing foot deformity. And today, the surgeons primarily use allograft, the donor bone, and they are not very strong either.
Mm,
But it's not necessary because then they are often fixated, or the patients are kept non-load bearing in the first 6 weeks, and then that's fine. But the problem with these allografts that they use today is that they are often very weak and fragile, but it varies because obviously it's from a
right.
human donor, so the quality does just vary. Yeah.
Very interesting. I would have never thought about that area to look into. So thank you very much, Monica, for sharing.